Hello students, today we will discuss slope and deflection in a beam. In our discussion, the point will be the concept of elastic curve, concept of slope and deflection, the moment curvature relation and the slope and deflection for a cantilever beam with a point load at the free end. So what is elastic curve? Normally we see when a beam either due to external loading or due to self weight, it deflects from its original position, and if we will consider the beam as a elastic material, then the deflected shape of the beam will be like a curve. So this deflected shape is called the elastic curve. So, when the beam deflects from its original position, then it makes an angle with the original axis of the beam, and the slope is nothing but the angle made by the original beam with the tangent of the deflected shape at any point, and the slope is denoted as theta, that equal to dy by dx, and the unit of the slope is radian. Now, deflection. When the beam deflects from its original position, then a distinct displacement or distinct distance is visible. We can see here in case of a cantilever beam or in case of a simply supported beam, there are many distances covered by the deflected beam from its original position, and the deflection is the maximum under the load. It is denoted as y, and the unit of the deflection is centimeter and millimeter. Now, what is moment curvature relation? We are not going to derive it completely, but we know the equation of radius of curvature is m by I equal to E by R, and from that we can get that m by EI equal to 1 by R. But for practical beam, we know that 1 by R is equal to d square y by dx square. So, equating the equation 1 and equation 2, we can get m by EI equal to d square y by dx square, which is the most important governing differential equation for a deflected beam. So, there are many methods to find the slope and deflection in case of a beam. Those are double integration method, Marcolis method, moment area method, and many more. So, now we will focus on the double integration method. So, to calculate the slope and deflection by double integration method, we mostly focus on three equations. We need to find the moment equation, then by integrating the moment equation, we can find the slope equation, and then integrating again the moment equation, slope equation, then we can find the deflection equation. So, basically these three equations we need to write down for a double integration method to find the slope and deflection. Now, considering the case cantilever with a point load at the free end, we have to find the slope and deflection for this case. Let's consider AB is a cantilever beam and its span is L. It carries a point load W at the free end. And to find the moment equation for this beam, we need to take a section XX at a distance x from the free end. To find moment at any point x, mx will be equal to minus wx for this case, and we know that m is equal to ei d square y by dx square. Just now we have discussed. So, equating both the moment equation, now we have ei d square y by dx square is equal to minus wx. So, we got the moment equation. Now, we have to find the slope equation by integrating it once, and to find the deflection equation by integrating again the slope equation. Now, integrating the moment equation, we can see here by putting the integration on both the sides only and keeping ei is a constant, Likewise, minus w is a constant. We can take these constants outside. So, ei integration of d square y by dx square will be equal to minus w integration of x. But we know integration of x is equal to x to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So, the equation becomes ei dy by dx equal to minus wx square by 2 plus c1. Why c1? c1 is the integration constant. So, this is the slope equation we got. Now, after getting the slope equation, we need to integrate it again to get the deflection equation. So, integrating the deflection slope equation, we can put integration sign in every term, and we can find that ei integration of dy by dx is y, which equal to keeping w by 2 constant outside, x square integration of x square plus c1 integration of 1. So, now we can get minus w by 2 into integration of x square is equal to x cube by 3. That means x to the power 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1. So, w x cube by 6 plus c1x plus c2. Now, c2 is the integration constant for the double integration. So, here we got the deflection equation for the beam. Now, we got the moment equation as well as both the slope and deflection equation. We have the two equation, but it is not complete because till now we haven't calculated the constant C1 and C2. So, now to find out the constant C1 and C2, we need to consider the boundary condition for the cantilever beam. So, the boundary condition of the cantilever beam, we can see here that for a cantilever, the end is fixed, and at fixed end, the slope and deflection both are 0. So, when x equal to L, the slope equal to 0 and deflection equal to 0, and at x equal to 0, the slope and deflection are maximum. So, these are the boundary condition, and we have to put this condition in slope and deflection equation to find the equation. So, putting x equal to a dy by dx equal to 0 in slope equation, we can get 0 equal to minus w x square by 2 plus c1. So, c1 will be equal to wl square by 2. Similarly, putting the second equation like x equal to L and y equal to 0 in deflection equation, we can get the value of C2. Putting y equal to 0, x equal to L in deflection equation, see w x cube by 6. So, here I have put L at place of x and putting the value of C1 here, we found C2 is equal to WL cube by 3 after calculation. So, now we got the C1 and C2 value, both the constant of integration. Now, we need to put this value in the slope and deflection equation to get the complete slope deflection equation. So, this is the slope equation. We have put the C1 value here, and this is the deflection, complete deflection equation. We have put the C1 and C2 value here. So, now we have to only find out the deflection or the slope and deflection at the free end of the cantilever. So, that is theta b is the slope and yb is the deflection, and it is maximum at the free end. Now, at free end x equal to 0, so just we need to put the value of x equal to 0 in the slope equation to find the slope. So, we have put x equal to 0 here. So slope will be equal to WL square by 2. Likewise, putting x equal to 0 in deflection equation, we can get y equal to WL by 3I. So now we got, for the cantilever beam with a point load at the free end, the slope and deflection of the beam is WL square by 2EI and WLQ by 3EI. Thank you.